Now we actually saw Shiki and the others trying to find La Villa throughout the headquarters, which they actually have made it through Joe's henchmen, in which Shiki using his gravity roundhouse kick, then Rebecca and Weiss using their guns to shoot through the crowd. Now we actually knew where Lavilla actually is, but is she going to be in the same state that Rebecca has actually found her? Meanwhile, we actually saw Sister Ivory actually battling Daichi. Where we last left, we actually saw Hermit defeated Fry, in which, of course, we saw how Sister Ivory, who actually is known for her torture methods, we actually seen her using the same torture as Daichi actually used, which the 10-year coin that she actually been using on him, in which we actually knew that Daichi actually won't give up without a fight, but we actually knew that he actually wants to ask Sister about how androids feel pain, in which the roots have grown around her and actually grab a hold of Ivory, which Daichi's ether gear, which is his earth ether gear pains tree, which allows him to use the ability of the earth by growing roots like trees, and which cause the victim to feel pain, in which we actually saw what's happening to Sister Ivory right now, in which, of course, we actually knew how Ivory it actually felt pain while Daishi actually is felt angry of how she using the same method as him, which we actually see how Ivory was tortured by Daishi, in which we actually knew Ivory was actually in trouble, but we actually knew that she won't actually go down without a fight, as we seen her using Dispel Driver, in which she actually have using her powers to actually boost up a attack, which means that her ether gear is not like any other ether gears at all. But we actually seen how she actually used all the powers in which she actually put it on one attack, which she actually calls it her overheal destroy, and she actually just have actually defeated Daishi with a single attack, in which she actually have defeated Daishi, in which he was offering her chocolate for his defeat, in which she actually accepted. Meanwhile, we saw Laguna actually is in hiding, which he is actually facing Witch, which we actually seen how she actually saw his ether gear actually turn people in the waters when they actually shed tears. But we actually seen Sister's determination to defeat her enemies, which that's her reason to fight, which Laguna is actually in fear. Meanwhile, Shiki's group had made it into the cell block where they actually have found La Villa, and she is not actually in the state that she actually is right now, but she is actually happy to see Rebecca is here. However, Shiki is not actually happy to see La Villa after what actually happened to Rebecca because she uploaded that video back at Sun Jewel, and of course she actually begging them to be released. But something isn't off because something actually doesn't feel right. And then we actually saw the Elder Silver actually appeared with a cloak on him. So we actually knew what was going to happen. How Daichi using his Earth Ether gear paints Tree to his advantage, and which, even though he actually using that to cause pain to its victims, it wasn't no match for Sister Ivory and her torture methods, which her Overheal Destroy attack actually defeated Daichi. So now two shining stars have defeated two members of the Element 4. So we're going to see what's going to happen when Witch battle Laguna and Homura battle Sylph on the next chapter next weekend. More and comment what you think about the manga chapter. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr, and my Facebook page. Until then, it's Anime Guy Join here saying signing out. Laters.